A common concern many federal employees have is whether their FERS pension will keep up with inflation. Hi, I'm Jose Armenta, and this is your Federal Employee Benefits. If you're a federal employee who's interested in getting tips on how to make smart financial decisions, then subscribe because this is the place for you. As a federal employee, one of your greatest benefits is your FERS pension. And one of the greatest parts of that pension are the cost of living adjustments that you'll receive in retirement once you're age 62 or older. Now, the reason why these COLAs are such a powerful tool is because they'll increase your pension and help you maintain your standard of living in retirement as prices increase. So how are COLAs determined? Each year's COLA is determined by the change in the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, or CPIW. So what this means is if the CPIW shows that prices have increased, so inflation has incurred, then you'll receive a COLA. Unlike Social Security, the CSRS and military pensions, and VA compensation, which are identical to the CPIW growth rate, the FERS COLA is less generous. So this is how the FERS COLA compares to the CPIW. If the CPIW shows that inflation has increased 2% or less, then your COLA will be identical to inflation. So the CPIW and your COLA will be identical, which is great. However, if the CPIW shows that inflation has increased more than 2% but less than 3%, then your COLA will be limited to 2%. So there'll be a bit of a lag there. But here's the real kicker. If the CPIW shows that inflation has increased more than 3%, then your COLA will be the CPIW minus 1%. So your COLA will lag inflation by 1%. Now this isn't a huge deal if it happens in 1 year, but if it happens consistently in multiple years, then the impact will compound.
Now let's look at an example of how a period of high inflation could impact your pension. For this example, we'll use our favorite Fed, Bob. Bob's annual pension is $50,000, and let's say inflation is at a constant 5% for 5 years. So because the CPIW is above 3%, Bob's COLA will be the CPIW minus 1%, or 4%. At the end of this 5-year period, Bob's pension would be $60,833. However, had Bob's COLA grew at the same rate as the CPIW, his pension would be $63,814. That's a difference of $2,981, or a $2,981 loss of purchasing power. Said differently, Bob would be able to buy $2,981 less of goods in 5 years due to the difference between his COLAs and the actual inflation rate.
Understanding how your pension will or will not keep up with inflation is critical to having the retirement that you want. If you're concerned about inflation, there are a few things you can do, and here's 2. You can save more for retirement, so put more in your TSP to have a larger buffer for inflation, or you could plan to spend less in retirement, meaning taking out smaller distributions from your TSP in retirement. If you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe and check the links below for additional resources. Until next time, I'm Jose Armenta. Take care.